Today I'm going to show you how to make mini shotgun shells. It's based off my Dragon's Breath shotgun shells video I did a while back. This time we're going to be stuffing rigatoni shells, wrapping them in bacon and then getting them on the smoker. What we end up with is a bite-sized shotgun shell that'll disappear fast at your next cookout. My name is Rich, this is RACZ Barbecue and Grill. Let's get cooking. Okay, mini shotgun shells. Very similar to what we did with the Dragon's Breath shotgun shells a few weeks back. This time we're using rigatoni. I've made this about 5 or 6 times to try to get them to the way that I like them. Some challenges along the way, so I'll show you guys as we go through what I've done for them to come out the best way possible. Start with, I'm using hot Italian sausage. First tip is to put your sausage into a freezer Ziploc bag. We're just going to smash down the sausage in the bag. The goal here is to get the thickness to be about 1/3 of the length of the rigatoni, because we're going to stuff this in thirds. We're going to start here, then the middle, and then the final third. So, and then while it's in the bag, we're just going to cut the bag open. So now our sausage is ready. So we'll just set that over to the side for right now. Next step is Velveeta. This made this really easy to stuff these things. That's why I'm using it. Velveeta is a soft cheese, probably not real cheese, but liquid gold Velveeta. So get a block of the Velveeta, and we're going to do the same thing with the Velveeta like we did with the sausage. We want to slice off an end of this block about 1/3 of the length of the rigatoni. Okay, so we have our sausage, we have our Velveeta, now we're going to stuff. Easiest way I found to do this is to literally just press the shells into the cheese and into the sausage. In the Manicotti video, we mixed it up with a bunch of other ingredients and we hand stuffed them in. With these, you could do it the same way, but they're small, they're hard to handle sometimes. I broke a few of them trying to press everything in and keeping a good grip on things. So this is why I cut the cheese and the sausage to 1/3 of the length of the rigatoni, because it makes the whole process easier. So we'll start by just pressing a rigatoni shell into the cheese. Once you press it in, you're going to twist it and then pull it right out. And you can see it's stuffed the cheese right into the shell. Alright, so second step, because we want the cheese in the middle, is to do the same procedure with the sausage. Press, twist, and pull it out. Now the sausage has pushed the cheese to the middle, and if you flip it around, you can see the cheese has moved its way into the middle. If you want, you can give it a second push and twist. If it looks like it hasn't pushed all the way into the center. Once you get that side down, we're going to turn it around to the empty end. Do the same thing. Push, twist. If you hold these up to the light, you can actually see where everything is at. So again, sometimes you got to do it a second time. That's our first one. Go through it one more time here. Into the cheese, push and twist. Into the sausage, push and twist. Flip it over, push and twist. We're only going to be doing about a dozen of these today. I'll get the rest of them done and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, the shells are stuffed. I only did about 16 of them just for the purpose of the video. Obviously you're going to want to make a lot more than these. They are a little bit labor intensive. It doesn't take long, but it's going to take some time to get them stuffed, but the end result is phenomenal. Now the shells are stuffed, we'll move on to the bacon. And this is the other thing that I learned while I was trying to put these together. For best results, I'm using center cut, just because the ends tend not to have that piece of fat that hangs off the end of it. That renders down and the shells end up being exposed, and then they'll be crunchy. If they don't stay covered in the bacon during the entire cook, and if the bacon shrinks up, they're not going to soften up, just the part that has the bacon around it. So I'm using center cut. I suppose you could use regular bacon and just cut the ends off of it to get to more of a center cut type. The second thing with the bacon is I cut these in half and I use 1/2 slice per rigatoni shell. So it's going to be wrapped around there 2.5 times. I tried wrapping it just enough to go around and enough of an overlap so it sticks together. It renders down when it's smoking, it shrinks, and the shells come unwrapped basically. So gotta wrap them up 2.5 times. Center cut bacon. So we're gonna cut these in half. Lay each of the slices out. And obviously you're gonna end up doing these in batches, right? Once you have more than just a handful. Okay, next step is grab your favorite barbecue sauce. I am using my candy jalapeno barbecue sauce for this. And you just wanna brush each slice of bacon. This is all about moisture, right? We're gonna have the grease from the bacon, we're gonna have the grease from the sausage on the ends, and barbecue sauce will help add a little bit more moisture. We're trying to keep these shells covered the entire cook, so they absorb all that grease, all that moisture. This will also help in the wrapping process, keep everything stuck together. And we'll take one of our stuffed shells, set it on the end. We're gonna roll, try and roll as tight as you can. It'll help with everything staying together. Let the bacon overlap both ends of the shell, just like that. Okay, the shells are wrapped up in bacon now. We just want to give it another coating of barbecue sauce all the way around. So let's get the tops here first. Again, it's all about keeping these things nice and moist. Just get it rolled over here. Coat the back sides. Okay, one last step before we put them on the smoker, and we want to give this a nice healthy coating of your favorite barbecue rub. I'm using mine. I'll put the link in the description below, but it's a pork rub, so it's a sweet rub. Found it's easier. I mean, you can just shake them over top. I like to get a nice coating all the way around, and it is literally easier just to drop them into a container full of the rub and roll them around like you're breading chicken. So rub in the container, pick one of them up, roll it around. You get a nice coating all the way around each one of them. Send them on a rack and just repeat. Okay, we got these all covered in the rub and we're ready to put them into the smoker. I have the pellet grill preheated at 250 degrees, same temperature we did for the Manicottis. These ones though are only going to take about an hour and 10 minutes. I'll check them in about an hour, but the last couple times that I made them, hour and 10, hour and 15 is right where you needed to be. Okay, these mini shotgun shells have been running for an hour and 10 minutes. When you get in here and you check on them, just give them a squeeze. If they flex on you, you can tell that they're cooked. So these feel good. We're gonna pull these off and get them into the house. And just get these onto the cutting board. And now that they're cooked, if you want to, you don't have to, but you can go ahead and put a toothpick through each one of them, just so they're easier to pick up and eat for your guests. All right, now that these things have cooled down a little bit, we're gonna give one a shot. Dare I say, these are actually better than the Dragon's Breath shotgun shells that I made. And I think it's because they're smaller. They cooked a little bit faster, right? An hour and 10 minutes versus the 2 hours that we did the larger Manicotti type shells. You got the cheese, the bacon, the sausage, a little bit of spice from the jalapeno barbecue sauce. This stuff is awesome. If you want to see the video of the Dragon's Breath shotgun shells, check it out right here. As always, thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and we'll see you guys next time.